How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you all are having a good day, night, morning, afternoon, whenever it is you're watching this. So as usual, we're back at the shop, back at the tire shop. We got a good day today, and I just received a package that I've been waiting for. So as you guys saw in the last video, we threw on the headlights to the 2000 F150 that we're building here. And I gotta say, this thing is kind of it's coming along. It looks good. So yeah, what I picked up today, actually, let me flip the camera around and I'll show you guys. So, as I've mentioned in previous videos, something I hate about this truck, or hate so far, I guess, about this truck, is that ever since we threw the tires in, I wanted it to have a beefy look, and the tires just sink in. So, to fix that problem, we picked up some spacers. Let me show you guys the front, just so you guys can get an idea of a little before and after. So the front's not terrible, but you can see where the tire is right here and the fender is way out here. So like I said, to fix that problem, we picked up some spacers off Amazon. Little 5-lug spacers. These are 2 inches, I believe. So they should do the job. Hopefully I didn't go too crazy. Obviously we have 4, so we are going to put 2 inches on each corner. I have read before that people do 2 inches in the rear and then 1.5 in the front. The reason I didn't do that, or the reason I didn't go with that, I went 2 inches all around, is because the stud length is a little bit less than 2 inches, and I didn't want to cut the original studs of the truck. So I figured, we're just gonna suck it up, do 2 inches. If it sticks out too far, then we'll just take off the spacers. But hopefully it looks good. And then I also did pick up some other things. I picked up some paint for the center console. I think we're gonna work on that today as well, because this isn't a all day kind of thing. We're just gonna take these off and then throw on the other ones. So yeah, let me see where I can prop you guys up, and then we're gonna start working on this thing and get these spacers off, get these tires off, and then get these spacers thrown on and see how it looks. Here's a little before. So it's all right, but it could be better. So yeah. Alrighty guys, so we got all the tires off. Quick process, easy process. Just a quick tip to you guys: whenever you guys are ordering spacers, make sure that the studs that the spacer is going to come with are the same size as these studs, the thread pitch. So for example, I believe these are 14x2. So use a little thin wall 19-inch socket. Us, working at a tire shop, we have all the tools here. So, and we deal with these spacers literally all day. So, time to get these things thrown on. And torqued. I believe these go to I want to say 72 foot-pounds or something like that. 72 or 80 foot-pounds of torque. And all these torque, obviously I'm going to torque these down because I don't want the spacer to go flying. Nor do I want it to go, my wheel to go flying, while I'm on the interstate, because that would not be fun. So, but as you can see, this is where the hub usually is, and now it's going to be way out here. So now that I see it in person, it does look a little bit bigger than expected, but hopefully the truck looks good. Like I said, I don't really use this truck mainly for anything towing or wise or aggressive, aggressive off-road or anything like that. I just literally drive it to and from work. But yeah, I'm gonna get these things torqued down. I'm gonna get them all thrown on, and then I'll pick it up again once we're all done, and I'll show you guys the finished product. Boom. Alrighty guys, so we got all the spacers on. They're not torqued just yet, but I just wanted to hop on here and just show you guys. These seem to be a really good brand. I picked these up off Amazon for 150 bucks. I'll put a picture right here. I picked these up off Amazon, 150 bucks for all 4. Obviously they come with the stud, lug nuts, everything you need, and they're hub centric. What I mean by that is that the hub of the spacer fits onto the original hub of the truck literally perfect. So that way, if the lug nuts were to come loose or whatever, the spacer isn't jumping around everywhere. Like the hub itself will hold it. Same thing with this hub right here. This hub fits into the back of the wheel right there. So that way, like I said, same thing, just so it can center properly. Just so once I put the wheel on, throw lug nuts on, there's no issues of if the wheel is centered onto the hub. So that's always a huge plus, something to look out for. Yeah, I think definitely, like, if you guys are going to order a spacer, definitely make sure they're hub-centric. They help out a lot. But yeah, other than that, everything turned out great. Same thing in the rear, hub-centric. They fit just fine. Everything's flush. Everything is flush with the truck right there. And like I said, we're just going to go ahead and torque these down, get the wheels on, and see how they look. Same thing on the other side.
Are you black?
Alrighty, guys. So here she is. Here she is with the 2-inch spacer on all around. Honestly, I love how it looks. It looks super beefy. Like, I don't know, like, how can I describe it? Like a bulldog. Like, the truck is small, you know what I mean? It's not a big truck, but it lifted a little bit with the big tires, you know, spacer and everything. I think it looks good. That could just be me, but I think this thing came out super sweet. 2-inch spacer, put it right on the fender. Same thing on this side. The only bad part is that we did have to cut up the front end a little bit, but it's all right. So as you can see, I tried to do my best. Let me show you guys. So we did have to chop it up a little. This would obviously come down right here and then go right here, and these tires would rub like crazy, but thankfully we got it taken care of. Like I said, just chopped it up a little bit, hit it with some sandpaper just to, you know, try to clean up the edges a little bit, and you know, just make sure it looks kind of good. You know, make sure our hack job looks somewhat decent. But yeah, same thing on the other side. Just said have to cut it up. It sucks because we had just thrown this on in the last video, but you know, it is what it is. We'll be okay. You can't really tell if you step back, and honestly it's under the truck, so it's all right. But the truck does look super good. But yeah, like I said, little project we have to knock out today. Spacer showed up early, so figured right now, let me show you guys on this side. So yeah, truck looks good, man. So let's walk over here and show you guys our next project. Actually, let me show you guys a little bit from the front. Sorry, lights in the way, but yeah, I think she looks good. I think she looks real good. That fender right there is kind of killing it, but whatever, we'll be okay. But other than that, she looks real good. So let me show you guys our next project. Let's walk into the shop. Tires. So we ended up picking up some paint for the center console project. Figured, you know, we'd work on that today. So picked up these Scotch-Brite pads. So we're gonna hit the center console with this, and this is what I ended up going with. So we're gonna hit the whole center console with gray. So I picked up 2 cans of those, and then the cup holder area, we're gonna do it in black. So, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, if we go back here to the toolbox, maybe right here, yep. So these are all paints I've used. So I have a little bit of black paint left, and adhesion promoter. So if I don't end up using those, I might just use this one and just return those. Or just return this one. But picked up an extra one just in case. So, and then this is very important. The adhesion promoter. So scuff it down with that one, clean it up real nice, and then hit it with this first. Hit it with this all over before it dries. Maybe give it like 2-3 minutes before it's fully dry. Then you hit it with this. Then you hit it with this stuff just to make sure everything, you know, sticks on properly as far as the paint goes. Let me run next door and get the center console, bring it over here, and then I'll show you guys a better idea of what I'm talking about. Alrighty guys, so as you guys just saw, cleaned it up a little bit. It was in the room next door, so it got pretty filthy. So cleaned it up a little bit, and then also took it apart. So this is what I meant. So that whole part right there is gonna be gray. Everything you see there is gonna be gray, and then this is gonna be black. This is the cup holder part, and then obviously like a little tray, you put your coins in here and stuff. This is gonna be black, as is that. I figured in the meantime, while that dries, we're gonna go ahead and clean up this one. So yeah, let me get to it. Let me clean this one up, and then I'll pick the camera back up once that one dries, just so you know it doesn't get too repetitive of me just cleaning. And then this one, this thing right here, the lid, I have found a replacement piece on Amazon for like 20 bucks. That's leather and black, so that's gonna come in nicely. So I'm definitely gonna pick that up, and it's just a matter of that getting here so we can toss it on. Yeah, we can get rid of this, because this isn't, the lid itself isn't cracked, it's just the leather on top. So like I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and replace this. Replace this with just like a black leather, and then this is gonna be black. And yeah, so let me get to it. Let me get to cleaning that, and then like I said, I'll pick the camera back up once that one is dry. Alrighty guys, so here we are a couple hours later. Everything is all dry. You can see I have the center console all taken apart, and then I have the rest of the parts over here drying where the sun can hit them. So I need this. And this we're not painting. Oh, but let me show you guys something that's pretty cool about this. Look, it says all tests passed. Monday, September 25th of the year 2000. That's crazy to me. That's 2000. This thing is as old as I am. Or actually, no, I'm a little bit older because I'm from July. But yeah, this thing's been around for a minute. But just thought that was super cool. But I'm gonna go ahead and close it here just in case the wind picks up or anything like that. It doesn't blow dirt in here. Even though there's already plenty of dirt in here, but alrighty. So like I had told you guys, I wiped it down with this, the window cleaner. Cool little microfiber. I love this stuff. This stuff works just amazing. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with the adhesion promoter. Or actually, I'm gonna mask that off first. I'm gonna mask this off. I probably won't use it, nor do I know what else I can put in here because this is gonna be literally on the, on the wall of the truck. Should I just paint over it? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and paint over it. I really don't want to go through the paint of, I'm just gonna go ahead and paint over it. I'm gonna go ahead and paint over this, and then I think there's nothing left to do than just to start spraying, I guess. So yeah, let me prop you guys up somewhere, see where I'm gonna put you guys, and we'll start spraying. So as you guys just saw, I just threw on the first coat right now. And this stuff honestly lays down pretty good. And it seems to be holding up its color. Like I said, it looks kind of patchy right now because, like I said, it was the first coat. So obviously you never want to go heavy on the first coat. And then, by the way, I am not a painter at all. Like, let me just put that out there, because I know there's going to be some guys in the comments or that are going to watch this video and think to themselves like, damn, I could have done better or whatever. I am not a painter. I am a tire guy. That's what I do. I do tires. Talk to me about tires. These are just little projects that I like doing on my own. Just to mess with my trucks. I like messing with the trucks, building trucks, but I am not a painter at all. But yeah, I'm gonna let this dry up for a little bit, maybe 3 minutes, I think is what the bottle says. And then we'll go from there. We'll go ahead and add a second coat. Boom, so there she is. It is a couple hours later. It got dark on us and we got busy here at the shop. So in between jacking up a car, balancing a tire, airing it up, I had to come over here and hit it with a couple sprays. But boom, there she is. This is how she turned out. I think it looks great. I think it's gonna match the truck literally perfect. This is perfect. I'm glad I didn't go vice versa and go black with gray. I'm glad I went gray with black. The only thing that's missing is just that lid, but like I said, we're gonna get that off Amazon. get that ordered up, and yeah, we should be able to get this thing thrown in. But yeah, this thing turned out literally perfect. Like, I could not have picked a better gray and black to go. I mean, obviously black is not that hard, but gray, they had a light gray and a darker gray. This is like the medium one. I showed you guys the can. But this, I think, is gonna be perfect. Let me walk out here to the truck and show you guys if it's open. Hopefully it's open. If not, it's gonna ruin this whole video. Not the whole video, but here she is with the new spacers on. I don't think I locked it earlier. Hopefully I didn't. Ah, it is open. Boom. So this is the inside of the truck. Same thing, like I said, just gray and black. You can see the center console it has now is, like I said, just gray with black. But I'm glad we went with that gray and black combos. I think it's gonna look so good. The doors obviously have the gray with the black, the tweeters, the dash mat black. But yeah, I think it literally couldn't have turned out any better. So I think that's gonna look sick in there. I'm glad let's walk back over here. I'm glad the colors like matched up, or matched, I guess, with the interior of the truck. I think it's gonna look great. I was gonna wait to do the whole sound system to throw this thing in, but I think I'm too impatient, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and toss it in because it just looks so good. It just looks so good. And then I can't wait to actually get it in, and then once we redo the whole sound system, I'm gonna bring the voltmeter. I'm gonna put a voltmeter right here. What else? The bass knobs, everything is gonna go right there or on the side in there. So that way it's all hidden, you know, no mess of wires or anything like that. But yeah, you can see how I spray painted over the buttons in the back. But even then, that laid out perfect. These are cup holders. They might still have some tan in them, but these are cup holders that nobody's gonna see because these go literally on the cab. I might not even be able to open them. But yeah, this thing turned out literally so sick. Man, if you guys are ever wondering how to paint a center console on an F-150, and these are the same center consoles that they use in the F-150 Lightnings. So for the people that want to get rid of the what is it, like the 4060 bench, I think it is, or something like that, and they put two captain's chairs with a center console. I can put a picture on the screen right here of what I'm talking about. For the people that want to do that, these are the center consoles they use. A 2002 to a 2003 Expedition has the thick center console in the back. The 99 to 01, I think, is the skinny one, the skinny center console, so it doesn't fit in that space that well. But the 02 to 03 Expeditions have this center console right here, and I got lucky enough to find one in a junkyard and painted it up, and this is how it looks. But yeah, I think it turned out literally perfect. Like, I cannot be any more happy with how this thing turned out. So yeah, you can kind of see it in here. I didn't worry too much about painting the inside because obviously that's gonna be covered up, nobody's gonna see it. But yeah, I think we have to ASAP with that lid right there, get that lid on the way, and go ahead and put the center console together so we can throw it in the truck. So yeah, it's just a matter of getting that lid, and we'll get that tossed in the truck. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video here. I'm sorry if this wasn't like the most extravagant video that there is, but I think, you know, it was a step in the right direction. Yeah, I don't know what else we have planned for this truck. On the exterior, I think the spacers were one of the last things I was gonna do, but if you've been keeping up with the videos, I really appreciate it. A lot more things are coming for it. If this YouTube thing really takes off and I genuinely start, you know, receiving good money that can help me with these projects, because right now everything, like, YouTube's not paying me, so everything's coming out of pocket. Like I said, if I actually make a go of this YouTube thing, like, I really want to 5.0 swap it, you know, like Pro Charger or something in that truck, and I think that would be freaking sick. But that's like $15,000, $20,000 to do, so don't need to do that right now. But yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in. For those that have been keeping up with the videos, with the project, I really appreciate it. I tried to do less of like so much talking and explaining this time, and just kind of getting to it. Let me know if you guys like this video more, if you guys want me to explain more. Oh, quick thing on this one, I didn't end up using the Scotch pads because, in my opinion, it makes it look kind of like sanded down and gives it like a bunch of scratches. And if you don't sand it down all the way and smoothen it out and take your time with it, it could ruin it. You know, does that make sense? So I literally just, you guys saw, I literally just applied the adhesion promoter and then applied the paint, and that's what we ended up with, and I think it looks sick. So yeah, I just wanted to toss that in there. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. I don't know what's next for the truck. I think we're just gonna start working on the interior. The weather's starting to get nice. I'm waiting for the weather to get like super nice to really take apart the interior and, you know, start working on it, because I need the okay, let me explain this. I need the weather to be nice so I can take out Coyote, so that I can take that one apart, because that's my daily right now. So I can take that one apart, leave it like 2-3 days. If I get caught up and don't finish on the same day, I can still drive Coyote around. But Coyote on the drag radials in the rear, I can't have it be snowing or whatever. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on TikTok, on everything. Whatever you guys find, give me a follow and keep up with these builds, man. Appreciate it. I will see you guys on the next one.